Alright, welcome back to episode 9. We're just placing the pure infuser now and finishing up this setup for our elemental craft. So I'm throwing it on the top of this here tower. Unfortunately, I made it out of the roof, out of stone, smooth stone slabs to get a little bit extra depth, which means I need to add another slab for each of these pedestals to get so it's seated on them. Now, I wanted the depth. I don't know if I like it. Obviously, it's not going to really be seen because I doubt I'm going to be up here very much. But just in case, well, yeah, it's not really going to be seen, so I'm not going to worry about it that much. So with this setup, it's a little bit further than I thought. I thought we'd have one more room of space on each side, but we don't, which is unfortunate, but we'll make it work. There's not going to be any room really up here to automate the setup, but that's fine. I don't really see us automating the elemental craft. It was just kind of a means to an end for the seeds to get the boneless growth modifier. So I think that's great, and this was a really fun mod, but there are other more powerful mods that are going to be better for taking us into the end game. So this setup's going to work great. I just have to drop the extractors on top and move the orbs up and then plop down anything else we need, like the ore purifier, and then we should be good to go with this setup. Oh no, our receptacle broke when we placed the last one. We have them all up here now. Just place that and throw some coal blocks in there. And that should go. Right, that should pull down, so this shouldn't drain at all. Now let's throw that there, that there. Great. We're gonna wait a while for these. We have 24 of the pure ore chunks now, so let's throw them in the enrichment chamber. Oh, also I talked about those nature seeds, and I found the 4 pumpkins, but I really did not have any luck finding a desert to find the cacti. And so I thought about it, and there is a way to make them. I have to get into Botania. So I think either this episode or next episode, we're going to get into some very basic Botania, just until we get the alchemy catalyst, so we can turn slime balls into cacti. Yeah, it's time to finish off the automated farm. I've put it off too long doing all these various other things, even changing the location of the farm over here. I don't know why this seed doesn't grow. It's always stuck at 0% for some reason. But yeah, so I've come to the realization that the harvester only harvests items. It does not pick them up. So I'm gonna have to make a item collector while I'm at it. Now the item collector is kind of a daunting thing because it requires a whole nother machine. It requires the solidification chamber with magma, and magma requires the melting chamber. So there are quite a few different little steps I have to jump through right now. So first comes the melting chamber, which is there. Oh, come on. Okay, there's the melting chamber. Now, we're gonna have to change locations for all of this and set up a new house or something, because this is all too much for my tiny room. Alright, so I have those. Now, next step is the solidification chamber. There we go. Oh, I need 3. And the item collector. Oh, right, I have to make all that first. There we go. There and there. And I'm gonna need a fluid pipe in between them. But I'm gonna go make another coal generator as well. Alright, and the item collector. Alright, now we can officially transfer the setup to over here. Because this, well, while that seed isn't growing, everything else seems to be working. And I wonder if we put the item collector up there and point it down if it'll collect. Probably not. I'm gonna put it over here for now. We'll do a 5x5. Oh, interesting. But what if I did put it up there? No. Well, maybe. Oh, it did work. Nice. Will it go through blocks? If I place it up there. And place that there. Oops. 5x5, height of 16, sure. Oh, it does work. All right, huge. So yeah, that's gonna be the setup I use. Because that's gonna make it really easy. And then I'm gonna probably put an elevator in the corner there to go up, and then an elevator above. Yeah, let's go do that. This is the coolest house I've ever seen. It's in, from Pneumaticraft. I mean, it's just so nice. Oh, I took the chest and the hopper already. But like, I don't know. It's just so cute. I don't know if this is anything I'm ever gonna need, but I'm just gonna take it all. Yeah, it's just like such a quaint little town. It's also one of the most diverse towns I've ever seen. I mean, that's Pneumaticraft. I think this is the Ice and Fire Dragons? Whatever it's called. Ice and Fire, yeah. I already picked up one of those tomes somewhere. Oh, and I was silk touching those. I don't know what that gave me. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep exploring, then I'm gonna head back. Oh, grindstone. I can give that to my guard. He'd probably appreciate that. Let's see, I already rated that one. Oops. Oh my. I'm not gonna plant all of the inferiums over here, but I am gonna plant a few of them. So I grabbed one of each of the seeds and the Supremium Essence, which is, I don't know if it's the best farmland or if the purple one is actually better. But we're just gonna do that because we don't have enough for all of the purple ones. So let's go diamond, emerald, inferium, cow, experience, dye. Great, and then I'll move over the rest of the setup. Alright. With that, the basic setup should be done. we've got this processing my experience, my diamonds, my emeralds, as well as my essences. This is storing my essences that I'm not currently processing because I don't have an immediate use for other than using it temporarily. I've decided that the dye essences are actually going to be used for the epic BLT. So to make epic bacon, you need 7 different types of dyes. The dye essence makes that pretty simple in a crafter tier 3 because the crafter tier 3 can have 8 different recipes. So I'm going to make the epic BLT. So I'm also going to need the pig seed for the pork chops. Then with that, I'm going to make the epic BLT. That just takes bread, some lettuce, and a tomato with a skillet. And that gives a ton of saturation, so that's going to be great. The seed processor is now Imperium level. I'm powering it all off of just the 4 solar panels still. I put them up on the roof. But before we go and do those things, I want to go to the Nether to move the blaze spawners over here. There's a lot of things I'm going to need a ton of blaze rods for, and I have the Silk Touch enchantment now, so I might as well use it. On top of that, we've made a little bit of progress on the base, so everything's been moved over from there. I just need to tear that down. We have a house level 2 over there now. We also have, where is it? Mine level 2. Richard is currently upgrading it to level 3, just because you need that to research some additional things in the university. And yeah, I don't know if I showed the sawmill. My previous woodcutter died, so we have a new one. But yeah, I'm gonna head to the Nether and pick up all the spawners we see, as well as maybe get some more nether quartz and dimensional shards. Great, here's the last one. Alright, and with that we have both blaze spawners. So now we can head back. There's a... Oh, shoot, I forgot it on the ground. Oh, that's right, I picked up a piglin spawner. There we go. Now we've both. I'm actually gonna go see what that is real quick, and then I'll be back. Ooh, ancient brie, okay. Time to cash in my experience. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It may not seem that impressive, but one level, once you get over level 50, takes a very long time and a ton of experience. Like a level 30 enchantment, putting that onto a book might take a quarter or a half. Might take a quarter or a half of my bar now instead of 30 levels. So now we're going to work on the enchanting. We're looking for any underground water structures that might have prismarine. Not seeing any. Oh, there we go. So we need to get, or we're going for crystalline seashells. We need seashells, and for that we need tons of prismarine blocks. So we're going to keep ourselves enchanted with conduit. And dang, there's a ton here. Alright, mine this all up. These don't have any use for me, do they? No. No. Alright, let's dump that. Well, I don't particularly want to go down there, but I see a chest. We are in a underground place, so they might have prismarine shards. Though this place alone up here is probably enough to get me to where I need to go with prismarine blocks. Ooh. And all of these lanterns. We're gonna need these for... I think if we break them, we get the prismarine shards, prismarine crystals, I mean. So we're gonna take all of them and break them. Alright, let's go down. But let's get rid of those so we can go down. It's probably faster to do this. There we go. What is that for? Is this for the TNT? But because it's made of... There were magma blocks here? There's no TNT? Oh, that's actually pretty funny. So the coating, they just took the old temple and turned it into a prismarine version. Oh my god. It's a pufferfish spawner. What's that even used for? That might be the most incredible thing I've ever seen. A pufferfish spawner. Huh. So I've been thinking about what I actually wanted to do over there. I realized making the tower... I'm not good at making big structures, so I'm going to make a small little house. Oh, I need to cover that up. I've put a couple stone lamps around because these are just too obnoxious. I mean, seeing them everywhere. So I was thinking about making a small house, and I wanted to make it out of marble, kind of like this. But to make a marble wall, you actually need environmental materials. Marble. It's a special type of marble, different type, not found in the world. You have to make it out of diorite and nether quartz. Now, diorite is a real pain to get. In all of my time mining, I've found something like 30 of it. So I'm going to have to make it. Now, to make it, there's actually... Oh, come on. There we go. I can actually use stand bees. The stand bee honeycombs. So... yeah, the stand bee that I picked up a while ago, actually I might still have in my bag. And there should be another one over here, I believe. I can actually start to use it, and it's going to be good. So I'm going to work on actually automating a few bees, just the stand bees for now. I've got mystical agriculture for the other things that I need, like diamonds, so I don't really need to work for diamond bees. I'm probably going to make a coal seed soon. So I'm not going to use bees for a lot of things, but I'm going to use it for diorite now. Oh, also you may have noticed, I did some more terraforming around. I need to connect up that pathway. And then I filled in that gaping water hole over here. And there's, oh yeah, I took down that structure to get it ready for putting a farm in there. So yeah, there's been a lot of progress made on the base recently. But I need to make this house now. I need a base of my own because that's not cutting it. And I'm getting tired of these RF tools, modular storages. It's time for applied energistics. And before I do that, I need a base. So that's going to be there. So I'm going to work on automating those stand bees now. This is the new bee building I built. It's... I tried to mimic the style of the other buildings. So it's not, you know, it's not fantastic because I'm actually not very good at designing buildings, but it's good enough. It's kind of small on the inside because I don't plan on doing a ton of bees. And of course I couldn't use a normal door because villagers, or the mine colonies and normal villagers, love to open doors. So they would come over, open the door, go in, and let bees out potentially. So I put a mob filter on to allow only me through. I have a tier 1 beehive. And underneath, I've got the campfire, which automatically smokes the beehive so that bees will never target you or attack you. I'm going to place this one here. There is room for more bees if I want to. You know, I can line up this wall and a little bit more. But for now, I'm just going to do the 2 stand bees I have. Now, stand bees Where are they? They like just normal like stones, basalts, limestone, soapstones, and granite is one of them. So I did granite floor just to see how it would look. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. So we're just gonna do this and plop these two babies down and they should get started. Next time I come in here, I'm gonna add some automation. I need to add a clock to a, what is it, dispenser with the source full scraper in it. But for now, that's actually going to be the end of episode 9. Thanks for coming out and watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the progress we made. If you have any suggestions or comments, leave a comment below, and I'll take it under advisement. So thanks, and see you next time.